everyone, Stu with Ukulele Zen. This is an easy-to-play chord solo for your ukulele. Follow along with my hands. I'm going to share with you a beginner's version and a more advanced version of Goodnight Ladies. Please follow along with my hands. I'm going to be explaining things very clearly for you, and there are printable lesson notes at the link down below. Those lesson notes include the Travis picking pattern I'm going to share, some chord variations, and of course the solo itself. And by the way, I have a whole chord solo course available for you there. It's continually, each and every month, I offer new lessons for basic and advanced solos. So if you're interested, check that link down below. You can support this channel and get a whole bunch of perks for your playing. So thanks for joining me. Let's get right into the lesson. So the chords you're going to need are G, D7, G, then C, and then G, D7, G. I'm going to break down what I'm doing. Let me demo. And you could take it even further. Once you get the structure onto your fingers, there's all kinds of ways you can, put more jazz into it. I'm going to share some improv concepts with you. Right now, let's go over the basic version. Hold down your G major chord, and you'll find the first melody note is right here. And then just pick around the chord. So first string, second string, third string, second string. And do it again. And now go to D7. There's that melody note, the open A string. And go back to the G chord. Now here we can go to a C chord. I chose to play a C5, which is open, open, 3-3, but you could play your good old C chord. The melody note is right there, 3rd fret, 1st string. And now we get to the turnaround, gonna say goodnight, which you could play with chords. Notice the last chord, I only strummed 3 strings, stopping my thumb on the 1st string. But you could also pinch the notes, okay, holding down the chord and just picking the 3rd and 1st string, and then the D7 chord, open and open string, and then you roll the last chord. First step, just be able to play this with some fluidity. A basic version is not necessarily easy to play. Our goal is to make sweet music and sweet melodies with it. I hope you're enjoying this. If you're still watching, please leave a comment down below. Let me know you're enjoying this, if you have any questions about anything. Once you get a hang of this, you can begin to experiment with some fingerstyle. So let me turn this way so you can see my fingers. I roll all the fingers, P-I-M-A. If you're wondering what finger picking is all about, I have a whole course I created about finger picking, and it's right up here. There are lots of videos on this channel about finger picking as well, so I hope you'll subscribe to this channel. And by the way, if you're digging this, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for hanging. You roll all the fingers. And you can see it's very convenient. You have a finger for each string. It doesn't take long before your intuition starts to take over. This is empowering. Yeah, I mean, there are printables for this lesson down below, but you can start to connect the dots yourself. Now, when we want to add a little more funk, a little more jazz, we're going to need to add some chordal variations and some picking variations. So the first variation, let's take the Travis picking. Now what's happening here is I'm playing a pattern that's thumb, and then I pinch these 2 strings. For this pattern, I'm using thumb, index, and middle. Thumb, I pinch, then index, thumb, then pinch, index, thumb, pinch, index, thumb. Notice how the thumb is always bouncing between the 2 strings on the bottom. All right, this creates the alternating bass line, especially on a low G tuned ukulele. So once again, that pattern is Notice how my thumb keeps going back and forth between these two strings. And I've made a series of videos about Travis picking. You can click this card right here to study with that video. Now, once you get this pattern under your fingers, you're ready for the other variations. So join me in the next video where I'm going to take you through some of the different chord shapes and melodic ideas I used when I was just ad-libbing. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging.